Welcome to Web Gaming Central, everybody, and I just wanted to do one quick tutorial on the oil specialization. Okay, but I wanted to begin by showing you first how to pick your city. This city here produces pretty good oil, and you can know that by this oil icon here and how many green bars it has. Obviously 3 is the best, but 2 we can live with. Let's go ahead and claim, and let's play. Okay, once you get into your city, guys, the first thing that you're going to want to do is find out where your oil deposits are actually located. For that, we're going to go right down to the bottom where the data layers are and click on the oil icon, which is in the bottom middle. Okay, in this city, although it said it has 2 green bars, and it really does, you have 3 spots just randomly generated across the map here. So that is fine, perfectly fine, but if you really want to maximize, or if you want to eventually take advantage of all of these spots, you're going to have to save this room for your oil wells. So that's fine, it's okay, but with the city sizes, that can prove challenging, but that's okay. That's part of the fun of the game, the challenge of it all. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Before we get going, let me just go ahead and set up the roads, and then we'll continue. Okay, so now that we have our road down, we want to start to focus on the specialization. Now, normally, you would be playing or needing to have your city established at this point. First of all, you're going to need the monthly or the hourly income in order to sustain and support your oil operation. But not only that, you're going to need the Sims to also be here to provide that. So let's go ahead and get started. And also, one thing to keep in mind, I'm playing in the sandbox region, or the unlocked region, and if you're playing in standard, then there's going to be some things that you have to unlock before being able to build this. Okay, first of all, you have to unlock all of these, and the prerequisites are listed in this dialog box in your standard regions. Okay, but let's get started. When placing the oil wells, just make sure that you watch the little information bar that pops up as you're trying to place it. As you can see, the number of barrels that you can extract changes based on the location of where you're placing your oil well. So obviously, make sure you find a spot that maximizes it. 94, 95, 3.38 thousand barrels. We're gonna place it there. That seems good. Now, the thing about this is, even when you're placing your oil drills, or let me get the exact name for it, oil pump jacks, you also want to do the same thing. So, and these are these jacks are the things that actually pump out the oil from the ground. So, again, looking at the icon below or on top of the pump jack, you want to make sure you maximize that amount. Okay, but I'm going to place multiple of these, so we're going to just go ahead and go with that. Now, that's significantly less, but we're going to still place that. But here's what you can do. First of all, you come with 2, or the building comes with 2 already installed. But this is where this here road, service road, comes in handy. So you can actually extend the spacing, or the reach of your facility by doing this. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I can't continue on there. I can continue on a little bit, so we're gonna let that go. Extend this all the way out here, and let's just place some more before we lock it down. There we go. And then you can also connect it to the roads. Okay, I'm gonna place some more down before we're done. Okay, so that's good for the sake of the example. Also, let's go ahead and put this sign down, and let's throw down some of the oil delivery trucks. They're garages for the trucks. Okay, now the trucks can carry 500 barrels of oil, and the thing about these trucks is that these are the trucks that first gather the oil from your oil well and transport it to your trade depots. Okay, and we'll talk about the trade depots in a moment. Let's go now. That's another good thing to note. If you ran out of space over here to place these roads also work for placing these guys, so don't worry. Now let's go out, and everything is running, but we do need power. So let's just make sure we have that. And for the sake of the examples, we're going to actually throw down a oil power station. Okay, let's get us some water to make sure we're all set on all the utilities, just for the sake of having it down. Oh, well, not there. Definitely not there. And truthfully, we won't really need that right now. So now we have the things that we need to get this thing started. Okay, we're also going to need some sims, and I mentioned that in the beginning because we want to have some people to run this oil derrick. Okay, just for the sake of function, let's get some of those guys down. Let's get some of these guys down. Okay, so let's go ahead and speed up the simulation and see about this thing working here. Okay guys, and now we're up and running and we're working. As you can see, the pumping jacks are going. We're still waiting on this guy to go. There he goes. And now we have an operating oil drill, or oil well. As you can see in the general information area here, as the number goes up, this is the amount of barrels, oil barrels, we were drilling per day. Now let's see. The crude oil under building, it lets you know how many months supply you have, which is great. It lets you know how many years you have until you run out, based on how many pumps you have, pulling it. And that number goes down with the more production that you're taking. So as you can see, the crude oil storage, this is how much you can store at this particular facility. Don't forget that. At this particular facility, this is how much you can store. Okay? And obviously you have 4 delivery trucks. So moving on to making sure we can export this, we're going to need a trade depot. We're going to place it right here so you can see it travel to the trucks travel to get the goods here. But first, let's make sure that we have the modules to take in the oil, and we do. Okay, and one more. There we go. Let's get the trucks going. Don't worry guys, we'll do a separate tutorial for the storage facility, but this basically will cover some of that information. Okay, so I slowed this simulation down just for the sake of example here. But now with this storage, we can actually take in and store the oil, but we can also sell it, which is why it's called a trade depot. We can sell it, we can use it for our city. So from this storage depot, whatever we gather and receive from the oil well there, we can in fact store it here and distribute it. That's pretty much what the trade depot does. It distributes it, or when you purchase oil, let's say you wanted to get oil from the global market or from your friend in another city in your region, then the oil that you buy from them comes to the trade depot. From the trade depot, it goes to wherever you need it in the city. Now, if you're importing, let's actually go ahead and look at the data information here. So the storage, this thing can hold 6,000 barrels because we built 3, which hold 2,000 each. And the freight is the other module we got there. Don't worry about that right now. Let's click Manage Global Market Deliveries. This screen is important, highly important, and it's good that you really understand what each of these do. Okay, using the oil locally pretty much does exactly what I explained. It uses the oil within your city, and it also let's see, right, everything here for local deals with the region and your local city. Okay, so if your friends are in need of oil, you click use locally, because that uses it within your region. Okay, everything here has to do with the global market. Okay, as you can see, the little information above these two options says global. Okay, so remember, locally is for your region and for you, your city. Import export, though, if you want to make money, this is one way to do it, but you can also do that if your friends are buying it from you. Okay, and I think we'll go ahead and demonstrate that because I have another city across the way that can use this oil. So let's actually export this for money. We want to make money from this, so we're going to send it to the global market, and then we're going to test the use locally in a moment. Okay, So there you have it, guys, and you're gonna see the first shipment start to go out very soon because the trucks are gonna carry what we've already stored here to this facility and we're gonna make money. And we'll know how much you made in this area over here. And yes, I've been cheating. This is the unlocked region, so I needed money. I got money. So let's go ahead and watch. I'm not entirely sure when they decide to make their run, but normally when it's at this point, they will make a run and take it to the local storage facility. Now I want to highlight that now the storage is becoming full. We should be seeing a delivery truck come out, and that's exactly what we see here. So let's go ahead and follow this guy and watch exactly what he does. Now again, I mentioned that this guy is coming from this storage facility with his tank. It should be filled with oil. Let's see. Let's watch his delivery. Right, he's going to pick up the oil. He's being filled up as we speak. It's pretty sweet, huh? And he's going to now deliver it to the oil or to the storage lot, as you can see written inside his dialog box. And how sweet is that, right? So as we're gonna highlight that as he gets there and goes in, it fills up our storage with that much oil because he only carries 500. And now we have another guy coming to take another shipment over to our warehouse. And typically this won't be sold until the global market truck comes and picks it up, okay? And we'll see that as well. Don't worry, because the icon will show. But as you can see, by having the trade button clicked, you can watch all the vehicles related to all trade in your city. Okay, so what we're watching now is all the trucks get the shipments and come bring it in to there. And as you can see, as they take it out, this amount goes down. That's the simulation at work there. Okay, so he's going to bring another shipment over. We're going to be at roughly 1,500 barrels, and then this here guy is going to keep they're going to keep producing, of course, and then eventually you'll see the global trade truck come and snatch up the oil, give us our payment, and run away or leave, better said. So right now we'll make 12,000 per 1,000. So we should receive 2 payments by the time that truck comes, because we should have another delivery coming eventually. Okay, so both the trucks are in. Once this builds up to another amount, we'll get that payment. Okay, so here comes another guy. Gonna give us a new 500 barrels. New set of barrels. He's full now. And now he's going to bring us our oil. And at that point it may turn yellow. Now there you go. You see the guy coming up here, right? That's our global truck coming to give us our payment and take the oil back with them. So for the sake of the example, let's watch this guy. This is just one, and he can only hold 1,000. So we're going to get one payment of 12,000 from these guys. He brought money with him, by the way, which is what we like. Cold hard cash. So he decided to come into the oil well. For some reason, I guess he's inspecting, making sure the oil is good quality. Now now he goes and proceeds to our depot, drops off payment. Okay, and normally you'll see that, but there you go, crude oil, 12,000. And normally you'll see a green money icon above the storage lot there for the payment. So there you go, guys. That's how you make money using the oil well. Don't want to drag the video on too long, but we will go and get into more advanced things, because we're not done. That's just scraping the surface, because then we want to build the petroleum headquarters, maybe an oil refinery, to take it even further. So this is just part 1, guys. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe if you like these videos, and we'll continue to make more. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll see you in the next video.